For the speech outcome, my secondary 1 students were required to give a speech without notes with a minimum length of 3 minutes. We practiced a method of memorizing a speech so they would not have to rely on note cards. I allowed them to select any topic they wanted, and I videotaped their efforts so they could see themselves. Here are some examples of the grading rubrics for that assignment. And here are some excerpts from the actual speeches.
So, I will talk about STDs. Those are sexually transmitted diseases. Maybe you think like we're too young to talk about it and all this stuff, but actually, according to statistics, most of the people who are infected by those diseases are between 13 and 25, so it's our age.
So, the day to discover it, Howard Carter said he saw beautiful things coming out of the crate when he opened it. And so 47 days later, the 5th of April, 1923, Lord Carnarvon died.
Abraham Lincoln was born in a small cottage in Kentucky State, 1809, February 12th, and his family was really poor.
Okay, first, Mercury, the first planet from our sun. Mercury's name comes from the Roman god Mercurius, which he originally came from Hermes, the Greek god.
Today I'm going to talk about chocolate because we all eat it and we all love it, but not all of us know that chocolate has actually a lot of good benefits.
60 kilometers away from Moscow. Spain wasn't in the Second World War, but before that they had like a civil war. The civil war almost destroyed the country, so they were immunizing the country to make it a better.
Therefore, the U.S. created this plan, which would allow them to take a foothold in Canada and disrupt troop movement and movement of goods, so that the British could not form a successful attack against the U.S.
After his schooling in India, he went to study law in England, and then he practiced law in South Africa. He was thrown out from the first class coupe of the train because of the apartheid policy.
Color therapy is a method of using colors to make people feel relaxed and comfortable. Every single color has a special effect, and they have the special influences.
Kazakhstan is a multinational and multicultural country. Its population is 15,300,000 people, and all these different people live in peace.
Cyprus is located in the eastern Mediterranean. Its capital is Nicosia, and the island is separated into 2 parts. The northern part of the island is the Turkish part, and the other part is the Greek.
Henry Martin Leland was an accompanier of Henry Ford, so he decided to make his separate model from Ford's cars. And then in 1902 he introduced in New York City Cadillac, the first model of Cadillac. It was a small car with 1-cylinder engine.